Hey, 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 what's up, Facebook Live? I am jumping on to share something that's been on my mind. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's not like I've been thinking a lot about how am I going to get this out because it's a strange one to get out, and actually put into words. So, essentially, I want to talk to you guys about social norms. Now, what I find is really interesting, there's a lot of different things that come up when I think about this, okay? So excuse me ahead of time if I kind of jump around, but I do want to share this. I do want to get this out there. Sup, Gordo? So here it is. Why? Why do we even have to go on diets? Why do we have to say that? What does that even mean? Okay, what does going on a diet even mean? Now, let me tell you something first of all. So diet technically is actually what you eat throughout the day, right? That is your diet. That is what you eat. Now the connotation behind diet is usually something you're doing in order to achieve a specific goal that's different than what you normally do. Now, this is what surprises me. Our way of life years and years ago, the social norm was to eat the foods that were naturally grown from the earth, because guess what? We were growing foods from the earth. We were out there growing them, and that was part of our way of life. That was part of life. You couldn't get around that. Now, what's interesting is, we have grown so much, and it's amazing, it's fantastic, and I'm thrilled because if we hadn't grown so much, I wouldn't be able to share this with you right now. But what's interesting is our social norms have changed to the point where eating natural foods that grow from the earth is considered going on a diet. That means that we are fueling our bodies more so with foods that are processed or that are not made from them, that are man-made. It's interesting because that is our new norm. Why is that our norm? Why does going on a diet mean that we do something that we should? And I don't know, this might offend some people, but we should be eating foods that fuel our body in a way that allows it to function at a higher level. We should be eating foods that allows us to feel good inside. And what's sad is that most of us don't even realize how crappy the foods that we're eating are making us feel until we actually diet and start eating what we should be eating. And this is what I don't understand, because first of all, I hate the word diet, but essentially everyone has a diet. It's what you're eating normally. But what's interesting is that most people will then say, I'm going on a diet, to refer to eating foods that should be part of your diet as it is. Do you see what I'm saying? And I warned you guys, I might jump a little bit around with this, but essentially social norms are very unhealthy now. The social norm is so unhealthy. Think about a time when literally people, and guys, I'm not saying we go back to this, okay? Trust me, I'm all about innovation. I'm all about industrialization. I'm all about growing. Don't get me wrong. Of course, I still care about nature and all that, but here's what I'm trying to say. Why is it that way back we used to live in a time where we would have to literally grow our own food or hunt our own food, and our lives were centered around surviving, okay? Surviving, that's what people did. Now what's interesting is we're at a point where we don't have to do that, okay? We can go buy our food. We can have other people make it for us. We can go to a restaurant. They can cook it for us there. A machine can pop it out and put it in a silver bag and call it a Pop-Tart. Do you see what I mean? And what's interesting is that years ago, that wouldn't have even been thought of, right? That would have been so taboo. But now it's normal. And now it's weird. If someone walks into work carrying, let's say McDonald's or, I hope I don't get in trouble for referring to these things, but McDonald's or a pizza box, people will look and just oh yeah, whatever. But as soon as someone opens up their container of green beans or broccoli and chicken or fish or whatever, everyone is looking, and granted, both smell very strongly, okay? They both have a specific scent. McDonald's smells a certain way. You can smell it from across the room. Same thing goes for something in a container like chicken and broccoli, let's say. Not saying you only have to eat that. Don't get me wrong. This is just an example. So what's interesting to me is that no one really bats an eye at the McDonald's, but when someone comes in, it's like, oh, why are you eating that? What is this? What is this? So unnormal, not normal. Radar's on. Are you on a diet? Why are you eating that? Did you prep that ahead of time? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to gain muscle? How often are you going to the gym? Blah, blah, blah. Question, because it's not normal. It's not normal. And it should be normal. And the reason why I'm ranting about this is because what amazes me is that we have so many people who refer to living this lifestyle that someone like me is living as their diet or as something they need to do. And trust me when I say it's not your fault that you're living in a way that's not necessarily serving you, but it is your fault that you're not doing anything about it. That's completely your fault. And I'm saying that from a place of love. I'm saying that from a place of I care about you. I'm saying that from a place of I want you to know you can change. I want you to know that you can feel better. I want you to know that you can feel better not only about yourself, but what you're putting into your body. Because I'm going to be straight up with you right now. Yes, counting your macros is going to work. Yes, just tracking your food is going to work. Yes, doing all that is going to work. Yes, I have heard of people, even in my closest circles, who will eat 900 calories a day. Please don't ever do that. Or they will say, you know, like, I just have like a Doritos bag and like some, I don't know, what the hell, some other unhealthy shit. And then I just count that up and it's fine. It's fine because it covers my calories. I'm eating below my baseline. And, yeah, I'm good because it's under my maintenance level. So I'm losing weight. That is unhealthy. Your cells, literally inside of your body, are fueled by what you're putting into your body. That is why food is called fuel. There is a reason why vitamins and minerals and macronutrients and micronutrients and water is so important. There's a reason why we need all those things. Yes, you're going to get those things from processed foods as well, but the way your body thrives is so different. And what sparked this conversation with me? What sparked this rant? I get these messages about contributing to blogs, and one was like, talk about clean eating. No, excuse me. Talk about the clean eating movement. I was like, this is not a movement. I was like, building more than just a body's a movement, that's for sure. But clean eating is not a movement. Clean eating is not a movement, and that pisses me off because clean eating is literally self-love. Clean eating is showing yourself and your body love. Clean eating is giving yourself what you need to function at a high level. Yes, you can accomplish your goals without it. Yeah, you don't have to just feed yourself broccoli and chicken all day. Yes, there's ways you can have creative clean eating. Ooh, I like that term. Creative clean eating. It's very possible. It doesn't have to be boring. Those are all preconceived beliefs that have been put in your head by A, people who want you to buy their other stuff that doesn't serve your body, or B, because it's hard and it makes it easier to go grab something else quick. You know, it takes the same amount of time to put in a bag of cookies or a bag of chips as it does to put in a banana or what else? A pre-made wrap, which maybe would take like 2 minutes to make. I'm getting a little worked up, but it's only because these are choices, guys. Okay, these are choices and decisions. You are deciding what to give your body. You are deciding what to fuel yourself. And you know what? People say to me sometimes, it's expensive to do this. It's hard. I don't like to. And sorry I'm making my voice sound like this, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of those excuses. You know why? Because if you want anything in life, you have to make a decision that it's going to be yours. You have to make that decision because sure, it can be hard. It can be expensive, but nothing is worth more than you are. First of all, remember that. And then second of all, decide that you live a life of abundance, and abundance in all areas of your life, be it health, fitness, wellness, confidence, business, family, relationships, life purpose, all these different areas of your life. Do you want to live in abundance, or do you want to keep acting like you have this scarcity and that you can't give yourself what you want, what you deserve, and what will help you function? Okay? So drop the excuses, drop all of those because it's not serving you. It's not. And I'm saying this again, I'm saying this from a place of love. I'm saying this from a place of I seriously care about you guys. Like, I would not be getting worked up about this if I didn't believe in you, if I didn't believe that you could change. And not saying all of you need to, but I am saying there are some serious wake-up calls that need to be had. And there's some serious looking within that has to be done. Because as I say, fitness is so much more than just diet and exercise. But those are two things that have to be talked about. Fitness is about building more than just a body. And I am literally on a mission to bring that to the world, okay? But I would be lying if I said that diet and exercise wasn't a huge part of that, okay? I'm passionate about that stuff. But I also know that there are things inside of you here, limiting beliefs, programming, mental programming that needs to be released in order to even get you thinking about changing your diet or changing your form of exercise or getting into that space where that's even possible for you. I recognize that because if I could, this whole live stream will make no difference in someone's life who isn't ready to receive this information. It will make no difference in someone's life who doesn't already know it, okay? Because everybody knows that we should be feeding ourselves with clean foods. Everybody knows that we need to be eating a specific amount of things in order to thrive. Everybody knows about carbs, proteins, fats, but nobody actually knows enough about the fact of why we're not making the decision to give this to ourselves. There are reasons why. It can go all the way back to your childhood, and most of the times it does, okay? There are so many different times in our development. There are so many different times in our belief systems, people speaking to us, people acting with us, things that happen to us that maybe you don't recall right now consciously, but if we really look deep within, you'd be able to draw that out. I feel like this rant went a few different directions. That's what happens with Facebook Live. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is social norms are very unhealthy. Very, very unhealthy. So unhealthy, in fact, that we have to refer to what should be considered healthy for you as a diet or a program. These are things that we need to just have. This is a lifestyle, right? And I would not consider this to be so important if I didn't believe that each of you can do something about it, okay? Now, again, fitness is more than diet and exercise, and the reason why most people are not succeeding in their diet and exercise is because there are limiting beliefs, there's resistance, there is identity work, there are things holding you back from actually taking the proper steps in order to further your journey, further your growth, and make changes that serve you. There are things holding you back. That is what building more than just a body is about. It's about releasing all of that so you can start eating right, so you can start working out and feeling amazing, so you can start loving yourself, loving your body, feeling confident, feeling amazing, and trusting that you're making decisions every single day that serve you, that are in alignment with your identity, with your big mission, with your goals. Any behaviors that you have, any of your wellness, all your dimensions of life is in balance, okay? That's what it's about. That is what it's about. So, why am I sharing this? Because, like I said, that blog write-up request thing kind of annoyed me. So, let me know what you think. Comment below with your questions or with your comments or concerns. Tell me what you're thinking about this. And if you haven't yet, please go download the book, Building More Than Just a Body, the 7-Step System to Aligning Inner Work with Physical Results, because after all, that is what it's all about. And not only that, but if you haven't gotten your tank top already, greatly appreciated. We have about 17 days left in order to fill the whole shipment. So I can't wait to see you guys repping it. I can't wait to see you guys supporting the movement, because like I said yesterday, movements are not movements without movement. So I appreciate all of you moving this message not only into your own hearts, but then having the confidence to move it into the souls and the beings of others who truly deserve to hear it, need to hear it, and will thrive when they hear it. So thank you guys so much. Let me know what you think, and I can't wait to chat with you later.